recently, actor Ray Porter, who either plays Darkseid in Zack Snyder's Justice League or just does the voice for Darkseid, told people that he hadn't been asked by Ava DuVernay to, reprise his Darkseid role in her New Gods movie with whatever she's doing with it. And I'm not surprised because Ava DuVernay's take on the New Gods and Darkseid, who I assume is going to be in her New Gods movie, that's different. But, it does raise the question, and this is something a lot of people have been wondering and answering. Mostly people who I think have been against Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people who are against it is, does the release of his Justice League movie threaten or undercut other upcoming DC movies that are supposed to be the future of the DCEU, right? Like, because of competing visions, right? Like Ava DuVernay's New Gods movie, the Jeff Johns produced Green Lantern movie, and DC HBO Max streaming show, which are going to be connected, I think. Because Zack Snyder's Justice League is supposed to have Green Lanterns in it, or at least one, who's going to be different and I think not connected to whatever Jeff Johns produced Green Lantern movie and streaming show on HBO Max is supposed to be. It's different from those. And, Batfleck is going to be in Zack Snyder's Justice League, but we have Robert Pattinson, his Batman, that's going to be coming to theaters by Matt Reeves, right? So we have all these other DC characters coming out in movies or other streaming shows, at least one streaming show, the Green Lantern show, completely divorced from Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, what is Zack Snyder's Justice League comes on HBO Max and is a huge hit. Gets a lot of attention. I think it will be successful. I don't know how much, like if it'll be, moderately successful or hugely successful. Either way, does that threaten these competing visions, right? Does that muddle the DCU at a time when a lot of us, well, for a long time, a lot of people have been saying the DCEU needs to stick to, to build a connected universe and have everything work together. Doesn't this go back to the old DCEU where it seemed like they were just throwing different stuff on a wall and seeing what sticks, and it was who cares if they all are connected and work together? In my personal opinion, I think it could, especially if Zack Snyder's Justice League is successful and they continue with Justice League Season 2 or Season 3 or whatever, and these spin-offs. If they don't, if Zack Snyder's Justice League is just this one thing, I don't think so. Because it'll be a one-off and it's done. Same thing with David Ayer's Suicide Squad. If David Ayer's Suicide Squad is released and it's just this one movie, one and done, or one series, one and done, that'll be it too. I don't think that'll threaten anything. But if they keep going because they're really successful, I think it could be a problem. So why did they release Zack Snyder's Justice League? If this could be a threat, maybe, in your opinion, maybe you don't think so, to their DCEU going forward, the future of it. Well, they need something. HBO Max, they want content, in-demand content that's going to get a lot of people excited on HBO Max now. They have other things that are going to be on HBO Max, but who knows how long that's going to be taking. Like the Green Lantern show I mentioned before, that could be like 2 or 3 years away. Zack Snyder's Justice League is about ready to go. I mean, except for this global crisis we're in, which is holding up any additional shoots or anything, or VFX. But, Zack Snyder's Justice League is the potential to give HBO Max their Mandalorian or their Witcher now, or as soon as possible, not something they have to wait 2 or 3 years for. So I think AT&T decided, let's just put this on here, and if it conflicts with our future, DC movies, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, right? I think that's their point. They want immediate subscribers and immediate money now or as soon as possible. And, if it throws a monkey wrench in any kind of connected universe plans, oh well. Now, on the other hand, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it doesn't, right? I mean, DC is quite famous or notorious for having different versions of the same characters, the multiverse. There's people thinking, well, they can't do a multiverse and have people accept it because Marvel's doing theirs with Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. I do not agree with that. I mean, DC's multiverse has already really been in effect, right? It's on the CW, the DC CW verse, the Arrowverse, and they even had with their Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover, they had Ezra Miller's, DCEU movie Flash meet Grant Gustin's Flash. So DC already established their multiverse already. So I think they'll be okay. And I think that the multiverse will be how they're going to have to like use. That's going to have to be their out. If Zack Snyder's DCEU is going to be, you know, weird and confusing, conflicting with, you know, New Gods or the DCEU Green Lantern or Battinson, they're just going to have to use the multiverse explanation. Or, you know, otherwise they'll just have to, maybe they can just pretend like it didn't happen. But, you know, if Zack Snyder's Justice League is a huge hit and they do like a season 2, season 3, I think the multiverse thing is, that route is just going to have to be something they're going to have to use to excuse it. Especially if it has like the same Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Superman who are going to be in these other DCEU movies that are supposed to be the future of the DCEU. The Flash too, right? Yeah, you know, the Flash and the Wonder Woman of Earth, you know, 125 looks just like the Flash and Wonder Woman of Earth 7. Oh well, who says we can't look the same even if we're in different, you know, continuities? I guess. But, you know, regardless, I do think I understand from a financial point of view why they did it. Money, PR, interest. And I think that audiences can accept certain things if, you know, they have no choice. I mean, we'll see. I mean, the one consistent thing about DC is its inconsistency. And that's not going away with the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, don't make no mistake, I am excited for Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm not against it. I think it could be great, you know, to see Darkseid for the first time. I think Zack Snyder can portray Darkseid as the powerhouse, mega, you know, baddie that he is, and other things in the movie. So, you know, I think that I'm probably going to love it, as will many other people. But I am aware of the potential repercussions down the road. Negative repercussions, potentially. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.